been extremely difficult for me to remain quiet in light of all the things that have transpired and all of the egregious allegations that's been tossed around about me and my wife. But it's a reason for that, and I don't mind sharing it. You see, if a person does not have any right to criminally or civilly have you in court, the best thing they could do is get you for a defamation, drag you in court, make you pay their legal bills, but get you in court. That's the strategy, that's the intention. Say a whole bunch of false stuff about you that get people to believe and make them come out and say, they're a liar, they're a liar, they're a liar. Whatever we ever have done has been done with consensual adults. We ain't never forced nobody, we ain't never drug nobody against their will, we ain't never held nobody against their will, we ain't never made nobody do anything. So whatever evil has been conjured up to come against me, no weapon form.
Niggas claiming that they the algorithm. Shut up, nigga. Nigga did exactly what we told you to do. Told you to get in the booth and you did it. Fuck wrong with you. We the algorithm. We are the thermostat, not the thermometer, pussy.
It's so cold out, I wouldn't be mad if ICE deported me. I'm from Fresno, but I hear great things about Cuba this time of year. All right, let's go. My dad named me after his enemy. He got jumped at an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert.
I said, what happened? He said, they thought they was trying to jump me. I beat their ass. Then I took his name and gave it to you. He was a victim of circumstance.
True story. Now I have a little burden of my own. It's a beautiful burden. Man, it's a trip. I went from nightclubs to daycares, you know, from popping bottles to making bottles. My style it's always changing, man. I always wanted to be, I wanted it to wear the experience of the crowd. If you see me 6 months ago and you see me now, my favorite compliment is, oh man, last time you were funny, but now it's a whole nother level. If I could get that as I go through comedy until I stop doing it, then that's my gauge. To me, life is a big production, and it's just my time to put on the greatest show. You know the beloved, what can I say?
The drama between 50 Cent and T.I. just took another explosive turn, and this time, Tanka Tiny Harris is right back in the middle of it. After T.I.'s sons tried to step in and check 50 Cent over the disrespect toward their mother, many thought the rap mogul might finally back off. But if you know 50, you already know that's not how he plays the game. Instead of apologizing, he did the exact opposite, dropping a savage new power-inspired track and throwing even more shade. Social media instantly went crazy, with fans debating whether 50 went too far or simply proved once again that he's the undisputed king of trolling. And now, the question everyone's asking is, will T.I. respond again, or is this feud about to explode even bigger? The tension between 50 Cent and T.I. has never really been quiet, but the latest chapter in their long-running rivalry has the internet buzzing again. What started as a few jokes and online jabs has now turned into a full-blown public spectacle, and unfortunately for her, Tanka Tiny Harris keeps getting dragged into the middle of it, for fans who have followed hip-hop for years. Seeing these two personalities clash isn't exactly new. Both 50 Cent and T.I. built their reputations on confidence, sharp words, and never backing down from a challenge. But this time, things feel a little more personal because the conversation moved beyond music and into family territory. It all started when 50 Cent, known for his ruthless sense of humor online, began poking fun again at Tiny. The rapper-turned-media mogul has a long history of trolling celebrities on social media, and over the years he's taken shots at everyone from rivals to former friends. But whenever he mentions Tiny, the reactions are usually immediate and intense. Fans quickly noticed the shade, and it didn't take long before the comments began to explode. Some people laughed it off, saying that this is simply classic 50 Cent behavior, the same kind of trolling that made him one of the most entertaining figures on social media. Others, however, felt that bringing Tiny into the conversation again crossed a line, especially considering her role as T.I.'s wife and the mother of his children, and that's exactly where things escalated. T.I.'s sons weren't about to sit quietly. While their mother became the center of another viral joke, In today's era of social media, where family members often jump directly into public debates, they made it clear they were ready to defend her. Fans quickly began circulating clips and screenshots of their responses, interpreting them as a warning to 50 Cent that enough was enough. From their perspective, the issue was simple. No matter how common rap feuds might be, family should always remain off limits. To them, watching their mother become the punchline of another viral moment was something they weren't willing to ignore. The internet immediately picked sides. Some people applauded the sons for stepping up to protect their mother, saying it showed loyalty and respect. Others argued that getting involved in a feud between veteran rappers might only make the situation worse. After all, 50 Cent has spent decades proving that he thrives on controversy. If anything, confronting him often seems to give him more motivation to keep going. And that's exactly what happened. Next, instead of backing down or going quiet, 50 Cent responded in the way he knows best, with entertainment. Rather than writing a long explanation or issuing an apology, he leaned into the drama by releasing a new track connected to his hit television franchise Power. The move instantly grabbed attention. For years, Power has been one of the biggest success stories of 50 Cent's career outside of music. The show turned him from a rap superstar into a serious player in television production, and the brand has expanded into multiple spin-offs and projects. By tying the feud into a new song linked to the Power universe, he managed to do two things at once: respond to the drama and promote his entertainment. Empire. Fans immediately started dissecting the lyrics and tone of the track. Some listeners believe the song contains subtle references aimed directly at T.I. and his family. Others thought it was simply a clever marketing move designed to keep everyone talking. But regardless of the exact intention, one thing was clear: the timing was impossible to ignore. The internet erupted again. Within hours, blogs, reaction channels, and hip-hop discussion pages were all debating the same question. Was 50 Cent deliberately escalating the feud? Or was this just another example of his famous trolling strategy? Those who know his history weren't surprised. Throughout his career, 50 Cent has repeatedly shown that he understands the power of attention. Whether through music, business ventures, or social media antics, he's built a reputation for turning controversy into momentum. Every time people think he might stay quiet, he usually finds a way to flip the narrative and make the situation even bigger. That's why many fans believe the latest move was classic 50 Cent. By dropping a new song right when tensions were rising, he ensured that the conversation wouldn't die down anytime soon. Instead of focusing solely on the argument, people suddenly had new music to discuss, analyze, and debate. Still, the situation isn't purely entertainment for everyone involved. For T.I., the situation touches on something deeper: family respect. Over the years, he has been very open about the importance of protecting and supporting his loved ones. So seeing Tiny repeatedly pulled into online jokes is something that understandably strikes a nerve. Tiny herself has largely remained calm publicly, choosing not to jump directly into the back and forth. But her silence hasn't stopped fans from defending her or discussing the situation across social media platforms. Some supporters argue that she deserves to be left out of the feud entirely. Others say that celebrity culture often blurs the line between personal life and public entertainment, making situations like this almost unavoidable. Meanwhile, observers are watching closely to see whether T.I. will respond again. In hip-hop history, rivalries have often escalated through music, interviews, and social media exchanges. Sometimes they fade away quietly. Other times, they grow into defining moments that fans remember for years. Right now, it's impossible to know which direction this one will take. What is certain, however, is that both men understand how to command attention. Between 50 Cent's unmatched trolling skills and T.I.'s reputation for standing firm on respect and loyalty, neither side seems particularly interested in backing down easily. And with the release of the new Power-related track, the conversation has officially entered another stage. Fans are analyzing every lyric, every post, and every reaction, trying to determine whether this feud will cool off or explode into something even bigger. In the world of hip-hop, moments like this often become cultural events, sparking debates that stretch far beyond the original argument. For now, The spotlight remains firmly on 50 Cent's latest move, a bold mix of music, marketing, and controversy that has once again placed him at the center of the conversation. But if history has taught fans anything, it's that when 50 Cent and T.I. are involved, the story is rarely finished after the first round. Ripple effects of 50 Cent's latest move weren't limited to social media posts and fan debates. They quickly spilled into every corner of hip-hop culture. Industry insiders, bloggers, and even casual listeners began weighing in, dissecting the lyrics of his power-inspired track for hidden jabs and references. Every line, every punchy phrase, every flow shift was scrutinized as if fans were reading tea leaves. And let's be honest, that's exactly the environment 50 thrives in. One major point of discussion has been how the track directly or indirectly references family dynamics. Some listeners insist that certain lines are pointed shots at T.I.'s sons, Domani Harris and King Harris, who recently stepped up to defend their mom, Tiny. Others believe that 50 Cent is playing a more general game, taking aim at anyone who tries to challenge him publicly. Either way, the timing and context have fans convinced that this isn't just music. It's a strategic move in a larger, ongoing feud. Meanwhile, T.I. himself has remained mostly quiet, choosing not to directly respond on social media yet. This has created a tense wait-and-see scenario. Fans are speculating, will he confront 50 Cent in a public statement? Or will he let the situation simmer, trusting that his family's reputation speaks for itself? In many ways, this silence has fueled 50 Cent's strategy even further. The rapper knows that leaving the target in suspense is part of the game, adding to the chaos. Tiny's reaction or lack thereof has also become a talking point. While she hasn't publicly commented, fans are divided. Some interpret her silence as strength and composure, a refusal to give 50 Cent more fuel for the fire. Others wonder if she's privately upset, frustrated by yet another instance of her family being pulled into a public spectacle. Either interpretation keeps the conversation alive, because when fans speculate, engagement spikes, and the commentary doesn't stop there. Influencers and hip-hop pundits on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and X have been analyzing the feud line by line. Reaction videos dissect every post, every Instagram story. The discussions have ranged from comedic takes on the absurdity of the drama to in-depth analyses of power dynamics, family loyalty, and the way veteran rappers use social media to dominate narratives. Some experts have even compared the situation to classic hip-hop rivalries of the 2000s, pointing out how social media has amplified the stakes and reached far beyond what existed back then. Fans are also noticing the marketing genius behind 50 Cent's approach. By releasing a song that's tied to the Power universe, he isn't just responding to a personal feud. He's keeping his brand relevant. The track serves multiple purposes. It entertains, it stirs controversy, and it reminds the public of 50 Cent's dominance in both music and television. This kind of multi-layered strategy is something he's perfected over years of navigating the industry, and it shows why he remains one of the most formidable figures in hip-hop. On the fan side, reactions are split. Some are laughing at the antics, treating it like a reality TV drama they can't stop watching. Memes have exploded online, with users creating everything from humorous edits to lyrical breakdowns that mock or applaud 50 Cent's delivery. Others are more serious, debating the ethics of dragging family members into public feuds. For many, this feud isn't just entertainment, it's a case study in celebrity culture, social media influence, and how public personas are carefully managed or weaponized, even beyond fans and social media. The feud is becoming a cultural talking point. Podcasts, radio shows, and hip-hop news outlets are covering it extensively. Analysts are exploring what this means for 50 Cent's image, T.I.'s response strategy, and Tiny's role as both a mother and a celebrity. Questions like, will this escalate into a musical showdown? Or is family off limits in celebrity feuds? Are being discussed at length, highlighting how layered and complex this situation has become. What's undeniable is that 50 Cent has once again proven his ability to dominate the narrative. Whether through clever wordplay, viral moments, or perfectly timed releases, he knows how to turn controversy into engagement. And while T.I. has chosen a more measured approach so far, the tension remains palpable. Fans are eagerly waiting to see if the next move will be another song, a social media post, or something entirely unexpected. In the end, this feud is more than just shade thrown online. It's a collision of legacy, family, and power in hip-hop culture. With each new development, the stakes rise, the audience grows, and the debate intensifies. And for now, all eyes remain on 50 Cent, T.I., and Tiny, waiting to see how this explosive saga unfolds next as the feud continues. The tension between 50 Cent and T.I. shows no signs of slowing down. While Part 1 and Part 2 covered the initial trolling, family involvement, and the release of 50 Cent's new Power track, Part 3 focuses on the aftermath and what this could mean for everyone involved. One of the most striking aspects of this feud is the way social media has amplified every move. Fans are dissecting each post, meme, and comment, turning the drama into a full-blown spectacle. 50 Cent, known for his mastery of online antics, has effectively turned what could have been a small spat into a viral event. Each line of his song, each shade-filled post, keeps the conversation alive and ensures that both new and longtime fans remain engaged. Meanwhile, T.I. has largely stayed calm publicly, but insiders suggest he's closely monitoring the situation. His sons, Domani Harris and King Harris, have already shown they won't back down when it comes to defending their mother. This creates a tense dynamic where every action by 50 Cent could provoke a response, not just from T.I., but from his entire family. The feud has become more than just a clash between two rappers. It's now a battle involving family honor, respect, and pride. Tiny, for her part, has remained mostly silent, but her presence is still felt. Fans debate whether her silence is a strategic move or a sign of frustration. Some see her calm approach as a smart way to avoid fueling the drama, while others worry that repeated trolling may push her to respond eventually. Either way, she's undeniably central to the narrative, and her role continues to be a focal point for discussion. What makes this feud particularly fascinating is how 50 Cent combines personal attacks with strategic branding. His power-inspired track is not just a diss, it's a reminder of his multifaceted career. He simultaneously addresses the drama while reinforcing his entertainment empire, proving that in 50 Cent's world, controversy and marketing often go hand in hand. Every move he makes is calculated to keep himself relevant, and the public can't help but watch and react. The fan reaction has been split. Some enjoy the spectacle, treating it like reality TV with all the twists, turns, and dramatic confrontations. Memes and reaction videos have flooded social media, further amplifying the situation. Others argue that families should remain off-limits, pointing out that Tiny and T.I.'s sons are being dragged into the spotlight against their will. This debate highlights a larger conversation in celebrity culture. Where should the line be drawn between entertainment and personal boundaries? Looking ahead, the feud could escalate further, remain in the social media trenches, or fade as quickly as it flared up. One thing is clear, 50 Cent has once again proven his ability to dominate attention. Whether through music, social media, or media commentary, T.I.'s measured approach, combined with his family stepping up, adds tension and stakes, making this drama one of the most talked about moments in recent hip-hop culture. In the end, this feud is about more than just insults or a song. It's about legacy, respect, family, and the power of narrative. Fans will continue to watch closely, eager to see who makes the next move, what new music or posts might drop, and how this high-stakes clash between two hip-hop heavyweights will unfold. For now, the spotlight remains squarely on 50 Cent, T.I., and Tiny, a trio at the center of a storm that shows no signs of slowing down. The drama isn't over yet. 50 Cent has once again thrown shade at Tiny, T.I.'s sons stepped in, and a new Power track just dropped, leaving fans divided and the internet buzzing. Are you Team 50 Cent, impressed by his trolling and music moves, or Team T.I., standing firm to protect family honor? One thing's for sure, this feud is far from finished. And every post, every lyric, and every reaction could be the next headline. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think came out on top in this round of the feud? Hit that like button if you're following every twist and turn. And don't forget to subscribe for updates as this explosive saga unfolds. Trust us, you won't want to miss what happens next in this epic hip-hop clash. Hip-hop clash.